Det tviler jeg på, men vi får se.
Ja, det er fortsatt lenge til oktober.
Jo, jo. Men det så ut som den der wiggen kunne bli litt sen.
We'll see. All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody, to episode 141 of the CosCast show. I am, as always, your main host, Pixie Dust Cosplay, and with me I have my wonderful co-hosts.
Go on. There's an order to it.
I did. I just, I just, I was just following the stream and I kind of got a bit thrown off because it started like while you had the wig discussion.
Oh, right.
So I was like, Hey, and my name is Annabella Cosplay. Welcome.
And I'm Anasia Cosplay.
And we have been on holiday for over a month, you can probably tell.
Yeah.
Yes. So, hey everybody, thank you for joining us this evening. This is our Post-Torucon special, where we do a convention review and talk about what our opinions are, what if we had a good time, and, just review the convention. But before we do, we're going to go into some of our usual segments. So, have we done anything cosplay related during the past, month,
Summer?
I guess. Summer.
Well, yeah, actually I have made my OC Feral from Fatal Fumble. The costume is based on the art made by the lovely Vian Rose. So I've tried to kind of make it similar to that. I have done my own design differences just because it fits my body better, but I've made something.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I've worked with Sky for the first time, and it's a horrible material, but I managed to sew with it without having a roller foot for my sewing machine or a Teflon foot. Anyways, if you just kind of put
Masking tape?
Masking tape, thank you. If you put masking tape on it, it rolls like a dream, and it was a pleasure to work with Sky.
So you learned something new.
Yeah, and weathering as well. It was quite fun.
I like weathering. Weathering is really fun. Anything else?
I made a gun that looks like shit.
But you did make a gun.
I did make a gun. Mace freeze gun from Overwatch. I'm gonna get it. Just hang on. Just talk. Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves.
Thank you. We will. No, I mean, I finished Valeth during the summer, which is also an OC character from Fateful Fumble, our Dragon Age actual play RPG podcast. That's a mouthful. The only thing I haven't finished for her is the staff, which I'm actually going to get to work on sometime during this year, I think. And yeah, that was a challenge. It was a challenge to make that costume because there were a lot of things like pattern making that didn't really go as it was supposed to in the beginning, and it stressed me out and stuff. But I'm so happy now that she's done. I'm so pleased. She looks beautiful now. And I also based my design off of the official artwork that we commissioned from Vian Rose because it's so pretty. But I also took some artistic liberties with it.
Yes.
So you got your gun?
Yeah, I did. It looks like shite. But if I hold it from afar, it kind of looks like what it's supposed to. There's a few things that I forgot, and I didn't have the time to let it dry properly. So some of the paint is flaky, and yeah. If I had more time, I would definitely have made it better. But you can clearly see what it's supposed to be, So I'm sort of happy about it.
I mean, it's your first proper gun. That's pretty cool to me.
It's not proper. No, it's not proper.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I've never made a gun before.
Yeah. But the thing is, all my Exacto knives, they I just really have the cheap ones, so they I had to change them out just after a few seconds of using them almost. And like cutting the foam itself wasn't that bad, but when I had to cut through foam that's been glued, the glue kind of destroyed the knives. So oh, thank you, Rick McStuff. It looks better than the gun set on my desk at the moment. Well, I don't believe you because I've seen the props that you make and they're so beautiful. Anyway, but the thing is, like, this thing right here, the bulb, this, it's just clear Warbler that I kind of put on top of a ball and just made the shape out of the ball that I already had. And that was kind of a smart thing that kind of worked. But if I were to make this again, I would clearly have a Dremel because I have no idea where my Dremel is. So I'm thinking of, I just have to buy a new one. And I would have sharper X-Acto knives. Yeah. And make everything dry properly before, you know.
That's probably a good idea. Maybe not start making the gun 2 days before the convention.
Yeah, I think they had about like 8 hours total making it.
Yeah.
And
I would say
everything
you did a
drying.
really good job.
Yeah. It was awful. But I'm going to show you the weathering because the pleather or sky just looks like this without done anything to it. But with weathering, you kind of can change the whole thing to make it look more
realistic.
real.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy with the result of that, even though this this shoulder thingy looks awful too. But
you're putting yourself down so much. I think you did.
I'm so happy, but this is horrible.
Yeah, but
it's kind of good, but it's awful.
It is because I can see the glue. I know it's glue.
Yeah, sure.
Make up your mind.
No.
Well, I mean, in addition to making costumes, we also ordered some costumes. So me and Sunniva's costumes have arrived in the mail. We're going to cosplay from AKB0048, which is a idol anime about a future where entertainment and idols and concerts and things are illegal. And so they hold guerrilla concerts all across the universe. And they have fanboys who fight by their side in, like, space tech machine thingies. And it's amazing.
It sounds so incredibly
dumb.
Awful and dumb when you put it like that.
I know, it sounds like the craziest acid trippiest shit out there, but I love it so much. It's so cute and it's it's entertaining.
I disagree with Anyasia because when you put it like that, it sounds like the best thing in the world.
Yeah. Exactly. So agree to disagree, I guess. But like, I'm in both. Like, I can hear how crazy it sounds, but I'm also like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. But I'm a big fan of shows like Adventure Time, and I like that kind of silliness, and I like it to not be realistic, and I want it to be a bit random. If it's not, then I'm like boring. So we've kind of gotten Anyasia on the bandwagon. I don't think she's seen the anime yet, but she's bought a costume.
I have seen a few episodes.
Yes.
I have. And yeah, I have ordered costume, boots, and wig.
Yes, she did that like 5 minutes before the show started.
Yeah. You guys kind of like, oh, we got our costumes. Yeah, we're gonna do this together. And I was like, I'm in.
I want to do it too.
Yes.
I don't want to be the only one left out because I love cosplay.
So who are you going to be?
I don't know. She's got green hair and she's small.
So Takahashi Minami is her name. The green haired one. I'm going to be Mimuri, or who ascends to being Mariko. And Sunniva is going to be Yuka or Yuko. Yuko. That's the one. So that's going to be super fun. And yes. That we're very excited. Probably we'll wear them to BonsaiCon, hopefully.
Crossing fingers.
BonsaiCon!
Yeah, if it arrives in time.
I'm so happy to see so many people in the chat. That's wonderful. And we miss you guys too.
Who's this?
And also, thank you to all the people saying that my stuff looked good.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys
She doesn't believe you. She doesn't.
Yeah, I do. It's just that I know myself all the things that I would do better if I just did it again.
Yeah. But we're always our own harshest critics because you know about all the mistakes you made, but other people don't necessarily see them.
Yeah, true.
Right. So Ryurai says, seriously, I'm tempted to ordering a costume myself, baby. You should do it. And if you want to do AKB with us, I'll send you the link to the costumes we ordered because they were the actual shit. They were good. They were so good.
Really good. I'm so impressed. Like the quality of the shirt and the things. It just seems like normal clothing. I was expecting it to be normal costume quality, you know, thin materials that doesn't breathe. But these actually feels like real clothes. Like I could use the white shirt as a normal white shirt.
The skirts actually have poof, and the jacket is lined, and it's just it's just good. Yes. So yeah, if anyone is interested in buying some good AKB costumes, we've got links. We'll send them to you.
Yeah, put the link down
the
below.
link.
I will send you the link, sweetie. All right. So moving on, we have some news. One of our usual segments is cosplay news. So the first piece of news is that on this upcoming Sunday, we will be at House of Nerds doing a live stream from their venue. And this is in correlation with House of Cosplay, which is a thing that they try to host like once a month. And this time, Trina's Imaginarium is going to be talking about cosplay makeup and teaching you, you know, the basics of how to do certain things for cosplay makeup, which I think sounds really interesting.
Yes. Mm-hmm. When does it start?
It's, you know what? I don't actually remember, but I have it here. So I'm just going to check that real fast. All right. So it starts on August 19th at 2 p.m. So that means, you know, klokka to in the afternoon.
Yes.
In Norwegian terms. And then it ends at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's UTC +2 or Central European Standard Time.
Yeah.
So it's hosted at House of Nerds at Lørenveien 38. So you know where that is. There's a, you know, the tram goes there or the subway goes there. So it's easy to get to.
Yeah. And it costs 100 Norwegian kroner.
Yes, that's the entry fee. And you get to sit there all day and like talk to people who are interested in the same thing you are and watch us do our live show and participate in the live show. And, you know, it's a really good time and it's a really nice place. And I hope that more cosplayers will, you know, start to see it as a place where they can hang and do cool stuff.
Yeah, and Nederportalen is going to be there to sell Warbla and stuff. So if you want Warbla, foam, whatever, then that is your chance to get
it. Karin says, "Klokka to," winky face.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, we would like to, on behalf of BonsaiCon, Villains and Scoundrels and Villains. I don't remember which order
Villains.
they're in.
Yeah, Villains first.
They are in a bit of a financial pickle because people have held off of buying tickets so far. So if you're going to BonsaiCon, if you've made up your mind, please buy a ticket or go in on, what's it called, splace.no.
Yeah, and you can give
them.
Yeah, they have so far gotten donations up for worth as 15,340 Norwegian krone, and that's amazing. That's a lot.
That's major. So hopefully they're out of the dire straits, but just in case, go in and support them at splace.no or buy a ticket because BonsaiCon is amazing and we really wouldn't want them to not be able to host their convention just because people didn't buy tickets in time. Come on, y'all, you can do better. So that's our little PSA, I guess, for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Cece says that you can't bring your own food to House of Nerds, which is, granted, a downside, but there is possibilities of ordering food in-house. Or, you know, going outside somewhere else to eat if you feel like it. But yeah, you can't bring your own food or drinks to the premises. Lucia Farah says grumbles about sitting up in the north being unable to go.
You should invent some sort of a teleporter.
Yes, teleportation device. We need it.
Mm-hmm.
We desperately do. All right, so the last piece of news we have this week is, I wouldn't say that it's sad, but it might upset a few of you. And that is that we've decided to move over to a bi-weekly show program, which means that we won't be live streaming every Sunday. We will be live streaming every other Sunday. So we'll be live streaming this Sunday, then there will be a break, and then we'll come back, the Sunday after that. And that's just because life has become really crazy for all of us during the past year. Sunniva is going to school, and I have so many podcast things that I need to keep on track on and edit, and we have live games to put up, and also we just need free time. We need to have a little bit of free time to just chill and not do anything. We're getting old. We can't work around the clock anymore.
Well, I don't think the old thing is necessarily the reason, but the reason is we have so many other projects as well. The CosCast has grown to become something bigger, and we would love to, make other videos as well, and not just the CosCast show.
Yeah.
So we'll just
more game streams, more like reviews or how-to videos or things like that maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have the time or the energy to do it every Sunday anymore. And I'm upset about making that decision, and I know that a few of you will be upset about that decision, but we just have to take care of ourselves and, do what feels right for us.
Yeah. Cece is sad. Sahara is very sad and shocked. Cece Tori says, "Why I got to do this life?" And Rick makes stuff. Damn life, always get in the way.
Yeah.
Cotton is like, gum and face forever.
Yes. Sarah says, "Life is my enemy." Cece Tori, lol, we appreciate our old aunts. Old farts. Thank you for understanding. It was rough, actually deciding to do this, but we've been thinking about, this a lot, and we just can't see ourselves being able to do it and still have fun.
Yeah.
If we keep doing it every weekend.
Yeah, if we just get tired, the content won't be as good as we want it to be, and I think everyone knows the feeling of putting something out there that's just half-assed. It doesn't feel good. So we want this CosCast. We want the CosCast to just be positive, and to be able to do that, we have to think about ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Susie says, "You just became a part of the family tree."
Yeah.
I thought we were your fairy godmothers. You were saying something, Tonya?
Yeah, I was just going to say that I will still be game streaming like every week, and I'm not sure if it will still be on every Thursday, but it will definitely be every week. And since now the newest patch of World of Warcraft has come out, I will be game streaming even more often for some time ahead. Just to,
Battle for Azeroth.
Battle for Azeroth. We're gonna win! Alliance!
Are you Alliance or are you Horde?
I know your husband's a Horde!
Oh yes, hardcore Horde over here. Me, I'm like, can't we all just be friends?
Yeah, you're like... No, who's... Switzerland now? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know either. Switzerland is Switzerland, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so that was the big news bomb of the month, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Moving on to the convention review part, which is our main theme for this weekend. We've now spent 20 minutes just talking about
But we haven't been here for like a month. No. We have a lot of things.
We have so many things. All the things.
Yeah.
All the fields. No, okay, so Torucon, Masters of the Universe, is over. So how do we feel? Are we experiencing post-con blues or fatigue yet? How is the audience feeling?
Fatigue, definitely.
Oh yeah, I was so fatigued when I got home on Monday. I was so tired, and this week has just flown by. Like, my brain cannot think of words. I try to speak with people, and it's just like, I don't even know what... Yeah.
Like,
no, it doesn't work.
No, I've been struggling with some serious post-con fatigue because we had so much fun, but we had so much stuff going on while we were at Torucon that my batteries are still completely depleted. Like, it's just hard to get up in the morning because everything hurts.
Well, oh,
is it the doggo?
Oh yeah, it's one angry doggo.
Oh, did he see a burb?
Probably.
Or just some leaves rustling in the wrong.
Yeah, no, but like this week has gone past so fast. I don't really feel like it's the weekend even.
No.
I started uni on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So everything has been very new for me, and everything is still pretty new. So I'm just, trying to adapt and trying to, adapt, I think.
Yeah. It's like a new reality for you, I guess. Like, starting school is a big thing, like life event.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm making friends and stuff.
You were partying on a Thursday.
I was sitting there. Like, when you start school in Norway, there's like 2 weeks of just party where you should get to know the older students. And I've not been participating in anything, but I participated yesterday just, to talk to people, and yeah. But I'm good. I didn't take it all out. There were some else younger, like people that's like 10 years younger than me who were like all over the place. But
you're like, that was me 10 years ago.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Cici says, but since Doggo is Murfar, does it mean he is the ultimate godfather?
Kinda.
I guess.
What kind of school? Nursing school. I'm gonna be a nurse. So yeah, I just had a lecture about blood, and now I'm trying to read up on veins.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, also feeling very post-con blues because I miss all the people that we got to hang around with while there, and I'm also very sad that we didn't get to talk to certain people as much as we would have liked to, because we had 2 shows and one of them went until like 10:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just crazy busy a lot of the time. Super fun. But I missed, just hanging with people for extended periods of time, I think.
Yeah. This is the first convention we've been to where we haven't had like a day off.
Yes.
Or the first time we went to Torucon where we didn't have a day off, because we did the game thing with Faithful Fumble day 1, and then we had the CosCast show day 2. So like it was really fun to do that many things, but I kind of missed just have one day to just hang out and do the quest or the selfie hunt, and
yeah, because we've always done that before.
Yeah.
No, totally agreed. But I mean, we can't complain. We got invited back once again, which we so appreciate. Thank you so much, Torucon, for doing that. It's it's the best. It's like the highlight of my summer, basically.
Agreed.
And like we got to hold a Dungeons and Dragons live show, and we got to do the CosCast live show, and we had a Fateful Fumble cosplay meetup on Saturday.
And we did participate in the Torucon game show. It's been like, this has been the thing that we have wanted ever since we went to Torucon the first time. It's like, we're going to be in that game show.
One day!
Yeah. So it was such an honor and so much fun to be on stage. And even though it kind of seemed as if Team Norway and Team International maybe were not the best of friends on the stage, but it was all for show. Yeah.
No, we had so much fun de-taping Fabian backstage.
Yes. De-taping stickweeds. That was a experience.
I have parts of it on video, but I haven't released it yet, though, just because I don't know if he wants people to see that.
You have to send it to me so I can put it in the vlog.
Yes, I will. I will do that. We also went out for cakes on Monday before we left because we had a little extra time. So I had 2 tarts, 1 lemon tart and a raspberry tart because go big or go home. And I also bought deep fried chicken before that. And then I had pizza like 1.5 slices later in the day. And then when we came home, I ate a cup of noodles. I ate so much on Monday, you guys.
Yeah, but that's probably because we didn't eat anything on Saturday.
No, we didn't eat anything on Saturday at all. I mean, I was up at 10:30 in the night, and all I had eaten was breakfast, 2 small Snickers, and a can of battery.
Yeah,
that was it for the entire day, and I was starving.
I had about the same amount of food. Yeah, but we ordered pizza to the room. It's like,
it was worth it in the end. But, like, it was such a great time. And this is, like, do as we say, not as we do. Don't go and don't eat all day because it's bad for you.
But here's the thing. You can ask Con crew. You can ask them anything and they will get things for you. Yeah. Like, the Torucon crew takes such good care of people. It's just that we are so timid and we don't want to make a fuss for anyone, so we don't really dare ask anyone for anything ever. So
no, like ever.
I know that Ingrid, she got a baguette from Con crew. Like, here you go. You haven't been eating all day, and we were like, okay. So they take such good care of you, but you have to let them know that you need.
Yes. No, I can't, because then I'll just feel like, oh, I'm a special diva snowflake and I need special treatment.
Yeah,
I can't go eat with everyone else.
But that's not how. It's never. You never get perceived that way. But yeah.
No, you wouldn't. Sigrid says the D&D show was so much fun. We were laughing so much. Thank you for saying that. We had a blast as well. And also, if you didn't see the D&D show, it is on YouTube at our YouTube channel, Fateful Fumble. So if you want to see all the crazy stuff we did that evening, head on over there. There was a actual disco inferno, romancing of a Draco Lich, and improvised poisoning, I guess is the best way to say that. We did so much crazy weird ass shit. I don't even know how we came up with half of it.
Bards are OP.
Cece says that she took some photos with Royano and she's so hyped, and Ryurai took a lot of pictures. And
also, Lucia Farah took a lot of pictures, and she has put them out, and a lot of them are so good.
Yes. I mean, I took a lot of photos at the cosplay meetup for Fateful Fumble too, but I haven't had the time to edit anything this week because work has been crazy. I left the house at 6 in the morning and got home at like 7 or 8 in the morning every day since Monday.
Night, not morning, my dear.
Well, no, I got up at 6 in the morning, left the house, and then got home at 7 or 8 in the evening.
Yeah, but you said morning.
Oh, okay.
7, 8
No,
morning.
not in the morning. No, that doesn't add up. That doesn't make sense. I meant in the evening. Anyway, I have been out of the house most of the week. I have not been home. So what I've been able to do is like send raw material to people who booked shoots and like, here, choose from these photos and I will totally edit them as soon as I have a chance. That's basically what I've been able to do.
Same. I haven't been I've been just using my laptop all week. I haven't really sat down here at the office and, you know, it's like I don't even know where I am.
Exactly. I have that exact same feeling. Jorgmeister says, did you use different cosplays on different days? If so, what did you cosplay? I worked in the ticket booth, so I didn't see much. Yeah, on Saturday, for the half of the day, I didn't wear a costume because we had to do the game show and we didn't want to fuck up our costumes. And for the rest of the day, I wore my OC Valeth, which was like a big blue mage robe dress kind of thing. And
you can see the drawing behind Anita's head.
Yes, that's Ryurai has made a drawing, so that's kind of how it looks like, sort of.
Oops.
And on Sunday I was dressed up as kind of a teenage Wednesday Addams goth girl kind of thing. Yeah, so that's what I wore.
Yeah, I wore my own character on Saturday. It's an elf rogue with a vest and red skirt kind of thing. And on Sunday, I wore a casual version of May from Overwatch.
Mm. And you were so cute
In
both. And also, I have to say, you were so fucking photogenic, and I am so jealous of you because every fucking photo I take of you, you're like, beauty.
Aww. I don't feel the same way, but thank you.
No, but it's true. At least that's how I feel. Because your skin photographs so well. It's like you're just all smoothness and shiny. And it's like, what?
It's so far from reality, you have no idea. No, but thank you.
Let's see. Lucia Farah asks, are the costumes from Cosplay Sky in good quality? Well, the ones we ordered from eBay from Cosplay Sky are very good. Would recommend. They look very nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Tonya,
I have my jacket. I'll get it.
Yeah. Tonya, do you want to tell people what you wore, even though you wrote it down?
Sure. I cosplayed my OC character, Gakfor, on Saturday, and on Sunday I wore Star Trek uniform dress, yellow one, and I was like a Vulcan type-ish gal. Yep.
All right. So
That dress was so beautiful, by the way. I just had to say that.
yeah, the dress was amazing.
Yeah, the dress was. I'm really happy with the dress, even though it's not done. And yeah, just need to buy myself something that hides all the bumps.
I'm just gonna show you something because my dog just decided to be an asshole. He wants me to play with him.
Aww. He's a very cute asshole. But yeah, this is the jacket from Cosplay Sky. It's a little bit big in the arms just because I ordered a large because I'm not tiny. Super tiny. But, I mean, it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. I mean, I have to iron the ribbon a little bit so it stands up a bit more. But beyond that, I mean, I am very happy with how this looks.
It looks great.
Because Lucia Farah said that she found a cosplay from Cosplay Sky that she really wants, and now I'm curious. I want to know what it is. But yeah, look, it's lined. Like, it's proper stuff, y'all.
Yeah. It's pretty. I'm sorry, he just...
Yeah, he needs attention. That's fine. Alright. I just tossed it casually over there. Curious what Lucia found.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so back to the Torucon review and not the Cosplay Sky cosplay review. All over, I would say it's fair to assume that we are pleased with this year's Torucon. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. And not just because of, the experiences we personally had, but I thought they had a lot of cool activities and panels going on, like Karin Olava's event, about
makeup.
Yeah, body paint and makeup. I really wanted to see that because I'm planning on doing Jester later at some point when I can afford it and have the time.
Yeah.
And she is blue all over, so I would have really liked to catch that panel, but I didn't have the time.
Because we did this CosCast show at the same time.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the opportunity to go catch that, but I really wanted to. And also Ingrid Beast had a panel about cosplay and depression, which I think is pretty cool. And Arthulian also had one about tailoring in cosplay, or what was it? Something to do with costumes, I believe. No, performance. Cosplay performance. That's what it was. I don't know why I said tailoring. But that's also something that I would have liked to see, but also didn't have the opportunity to do so.
Also, Heresetais, oh my gosh, the only word I can think of is performance, but it's not performance I'm looking for. It's
planning. Cos
planning. No, but but no, that's not the word I'm looking for either. But yeah, her thing about cos planning.
Yes, panel.
Panel, thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes, her panel about cos planning.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, I would love to see Grim's panel about, weathering and sewing and
yes,
things.
Absolutely. That would have been cool too. I also wish we could have seen the couples cosplay contest because, I mean, some epic legendary shit went down right there.
Yep.
So sad. I missed it.
Too. Same. And also we didn't see the costume contest on Sunday because the CosCast show was at the same time as that.
Yeah. So, choices or not. Yeah. Sometimes you don't even have a choice. Karin says, ask me about being blue anytime. Thank you. I will definitely follow you up on that once I get around to it.
Yeah. And also I wish I had seen the Critical Role panel debate thing.
The in-character thing.
Yeah, because I was doing a Overwatch meetup at the same time and eating. So I didn't manage to catch that, sadly.
Yeah.
But that's convention life, it's good when you feel like there's so many activities that you can't see them all, which makes it easier for cosplayers to bring the same panels to other conventions. Maybe you get to see them there, and
some other time.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. I think we had a little disconnect with my OBS, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. I did see parts of the Critical Role in character panel, and I thought it was funny. And I mean, there was one in particular that I thought was just amazing, who was really, really in character a lot of the time and had really funny, clever answers, and that was Sample Cosplay as Not the Brave. You were, for me, MVP of the panel. You were great, and I love you.
Aww. I've seen pictures, and Sample looks pretty much in character, though. Damn.
Yeah, pretty much. No, she was great. I loved it. There was also a K-pop roulette, I know, that a lot of people were very excited about. There were chibi catwalks. There were selfie hunts, I guess, or, a quest thingy that went on throughout the entire convention. A lot of the art stands and other stands had contests you could participate in. We held several giveaway contests. We gave away a D&D starter set and 2 t-shirts and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy complete collection. And some Overwatch mugs to our game show winners at the CosCast show. So there were lots of things you could win.
Yeah.
I know that Cosplay Against Cancer had like Warblaw and books and art and like tons of stuff that you could win in their lottery.
I know they got empty of prizes pretty quick.
Yeah. Popular. Very popular. Cece says that I am a quest master.
I was a quest master, yes, last year.
Yes.
But not this year, sadly.
Ryurei says, I just heard stuff at the kids' party at Sunday. The kids' party refers to all of those 20 or below who had the energy to be up later than the rest of us.
Aww.
Right, so yeah, all in all, grade A, 10 out of 10, would recommend Torucon Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's so awesome that Torucon is held at a hotel.
Yes, that's
and
one of the best things about it.
Yeah, that you usually get the room at the convention center. So if you're tired, you can easily go and change, or you can lay down for a bit. You can have drink in your fridge at the hotel room. You can have food. It just makes the con life so much easier and so much comfortable.
Especially for us old farts who need a rest every once in a while. No, but seriously, it's just great. So is there anything we think that could have been done better? Any complaints at all? Because, I mean, we've just been gushing positivity for the past, 30 minutes.
The thing is, Torucon have been at it for many years, and Torucon is truly a convention that's made for the visitors. It's not made to earn money. It's not made for any other reason than to be, positive and spread happiness and be, I don't know, home and cozy.
Yeah. No, I agree. I completely agree. I mean, I can't really say that there's anything I am upset about or that I thought could have been done better. No, I'm happy with all aspects because it's just a well-run show with really high production quality. Everything is organized. Everything happens on time. And they really respect the attendees, basically.
And what I also really like is that they put all the people who has art stands in the same room as the main stage. So all the people who has art stands actually can watch the shows and have fun while they sit there. And that's pretty cool that they are able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Because a lot of the artists usually just get shuffled off at a small room somewhere. And I really appreciate that they get to be in the middle of things. Maximum exposure, and that they get to see the stage show.
Yeah.
Ryurei says, this is actually the first con in a while I can actually feel I can say I got to spend time with friends at a con. Yeah. Though I did go around being scared I either forced myself in or left people. No.
I can feel the same thing about going to conventions, but that's convention in general, that you feel like you leave people because sometimes you just don't have the time. And I have definitely felt like that before. This year was a bit different because you have to leave because you have to do something. For us, we participated in so many events that was, held by the convention. So we were like, we have to go, I'm sorry. But I can feel how that feels. But at the convention floor, you never really think about it, because there's so many people there and there's always someone you have seen before or know a little bit or know all the time. So I don't feel like it matters. I don't feel anyone feels like you leave them.
No, probably not. I mean, I always feel guilty if I have to leave a panel before it's over, just because, I'm not leaving because it's boring. I'm leaving because I actually have somewhere else I need to be. But you can't say that when you walk out, But yeah, no, I totally get what you mean, Liana. Beyond that, I think my only regret is that I didn't have the time to get a tattoo, because they have tattoo artists at this convention, which I think is amazing. And if I have the time next year, I will message them ahead, say, this is the design that I want, put it on my body. Just let me know when. And just do it, because I really want a convention tattoo. That's a great story for a tattoo. See this? I got this at a convention at some hotel somewhere.
Oh, that sounds like the best idea ever.
Yeah, I know. And I was sober.
Yeah. No, but I agree with you.
Yeah, it would be a great story.
Yeah.
So yeah, no complaints, basically. No complaints. The crew is amazing, the venue is amazing, the show is amazing. Like, if you haven't been to Torucon, you're missing out and you need to go.
Yeah.
Like, really. What did we think about the cosplay contest and the winners of the cosplay contest?
The cosplay contest was so good.
It was
so good. Like both the craftsmanship competition and the cosplay competition were amazing. Both casual and no, it's not called casual. It's called
classic.
Classic. Thank you. Both the classic and masters genre were amazing, and I think that the judges seriously must have had a hard time, especially judging the Masters cosplay competition, because all the performances were A++. It was so good.
I mean, just the quality of construction in all of these cosplays. Like, mind blown. There were so many talented people in all of the sections, in all of the grades of cosplay contest. Y'all were amazing, and it takes a lot of courage just to get up on that stage and just walk across it. Like, we did that last year, and I was like legit like standing behind the stage like, okay, you can do this, you got this, why are you so nervous? And I was just gonna walk, over the stage. I didn't have a performance or anything that I had to do, but I was still super nervous. So, hats off to all of you.
Yeah. And I just need to say, because CC Tori, our Fandorkable, she was on stage and she won the classic cosplay competition.
Yeah.
And her performance as Belle from Beauty and the Beast was so funny. And I just really enjoyed your performance.
Yes.
You wowed.
You did so good, little bean. We are so proud of you, fairy goddaughter.
Yes.
Yes. The costume was amazing. The performance was amazing. You did really, really great.
Also, Karin, you also did a great job. Like, you do Space Babes bitches so well. And it was so good. It was so funny. It was not funny in that sense, but sort of was, because it was so extreme.
It was good. It was very good. You did a very good job. Which, you placed second, so proof you did really well. So yeah, and I can't imagine how long it took to paint that, mesh bodysuit tattoo thing. Like, what even?
Was awesome.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I just have to eat because I'm starving.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm so starving that I even don't care that the bun on my hamburger is burnt.
Aww.
Poor thing.
I'm just so hungry.
Did Simon go out and buy you burgers?
Yes.
Yes. But what did you think of the cosplay competition and Yasia?
I was baffled. It was so amazing. I mean, I wasn't able to see all of it, but what I saw was simply amazing. I mean, wow. Yeah. I don't envy the judges.
No, I don't either. No. I want to be in the game show. I don't want to be a judge.
Exactly. No, but I would like to compete, though. I mean, if next year, if I actually, manage to pull myself together and make a proper cosplay again in time, I would love to compete, because it's fun to perform and be on stage. I love it. Or, invite us back to the game show, because, then we'll be on stage anyway. So yeah, that was so funny.
Yes, but we need to talk about the winner, and we need to talk about who is the first representative from Norway to go to the NCC next year. And that is Elizabeth, aka Beth Canard Cosplay or Costumes on Facebook and Instagram.
Do you even lift, bro?
Do you even lift, bro? Like, her Krogan. And all the props were so good. Like, they made a prop baby.
Yeah.
Ew. But I'm not gonna say too much about the performance because I know that Elizabeth don't want to post too much about it, just in case. Just in case. So yeah, we're not gonna spoil anything for anyone.
No. She wants to keep it, under the lid until she competes in the NCC next year.
Maybe.
Because she's the winner. And that's why she'll be going to the Nordic Cosplay Championship for the second year in a row, I think. No, not in a row. She went not this year, but last year.
Yeah.
That's still fucking impressive, though, I have to say.
Yes.
And she went with a Space Bay that time, too, only of an opposite gender, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm sensing a pattern, Elizabeth.
Yeah. But this scroll, I can't even. It looks so amazing. It's just...
And the show was so heartbreaking and so well choreographed. And it was just all around so good.
Yes.
Perfection. Loved it.
Lucia Farrell's like, oh my god, the baby. I fell in love when I got to hold it.
If I had any ovaries, they would be vibrating, but I don't. So, I mean, I physically do, but like, I don't react to babies. Like, they're like, if they cry, I'm like, oh my god, make it shut up. And I give it to someone else.
You react to babies, just not in a maternal way.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, they're cute until they make noises, and then someone else can take them away from me. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. I mean, I don't hate babies or anything. It's just I have a very low tolerance for it. I have 8 siblings. Okay, I'm fed up.
You don't have to explain yourself. It's fine.
Enough. Yes. So let's just move on out of this sinking ship.
Yeah. No, but I just want to say one thing too, because the technicians at Torucon are so good, and we haven't, said anything about them yet. And I just want to say that they are so good. Like the way they use lighting and sound and imagery and everything just seem to, go so well. There's like no technical difficulties. There's like nothing bad ever, it seems, knock on wood.
Yeah.
So hats off, hands down. Technicians,
yes.
You guys are good.
They did an amazing job, as always. The tech is always impeccable at Torucon.
Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed that we got to have like microphones this year at our panels. That we didn't have the handheld ones.
I really appreciated that. Although I had the need for both a little, bug and a handheld one, apparently, during our live show.
Yes, you did.
Because I'm special.
Yeah. Now, we had a little bit of technical difficulties at our thing, but...
that was the venue's fault, not the tech.
Yes. And when the tech got a hold of that, got notified that we needed help, they came and they fixed everything and everything was sorted. Mm-hmm. And thank you for that. You were amazing.
Yes. Yudai says that they actually had some problems during the couple cosplay, but the duo who had problems got to do their show again. Well, that's good.
Ah, nice.
See, we didn't see the couples cosplay, so we didn't know. Thanks for informing us. But still, one glitch in an entire weekend. Pretty good still.
Yeah, Cotton is saying the same thing. But yeah, and the ones who had the glitch won the competition. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, people are chiming in on that one. So good to know. Good to know. But all in all, pretty darn good.
Yes.
Right. So the last thing I thought we would discuss before we kind of go into geekery and wrap up the show for the evening is what do we think about next year's theme?
I think that it's a bit mysterious. I like the whole kind of hacker apocalypse feel to it, because that is right up my alley. I love those kinds of things. I love those kinds of movies, and I love conspiracy theories and everything that has
secret organizations, things like that. Yeah, but it took a while before I completely got what it was supposed to be, because there was Bigfoot and there were UFOs and is it mythology? what's the theme here? So, but then it's like, right, syndicates and secret organizations and the conspiracies, and that's cool. So now I just have to try to figure out what on earth am I going to cosplay for Torucon next year?
I'm thinking of, renewing my Scully from X-Files. Maybe give her a new wig and give her a new costume. That would be good. I don't know, like, it can be anything, really.
Yeah, it could be. I saw someone that has already started thinking about doing an Order of the Phoenix group cosplay, which I thought was genius.
It is. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to give it a real good think.
I guess if you want to do it easy, you can just do like Men in Black.
Yeah, you could, for sure. Or Blue Sun Company from Firefly, because that's just men in suits with blue, like, surgical gloves. So that's fairly easy. I do kind of want to do, like, no, I don't know. I don't know.
And maybe I'll do one of the costumes that I've been planning on doing ever since I started cosplaying, and that's Lucy from Resident Evil.
Ooh, that would be cool.
No, Alice. I mean Alice.
Well, cool anyway. Yeah, that red dress thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Or some of the other outfits.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe I could be like an umbrella company, like, secretary or something with a little umbrella pin on my suit.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
That could be cool.
Yeah. We'll see. Ooh. Or maybe that's the year I actually do a Vampire Bloodlines cosplay from the computer game Vampire.
That's cool.
That's pretty secret. The Camarilla.
Yeah. What are you guys in the chat thinking of doing? Let's see. Karin says Blue Space Babe, always.
Yes, of course. Or Space Bitches.
Yeah.
Cece says everyone has got to cosplay Shane Dawson. I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's a YouTuber, and he has a series about conspiracy theories on YouTube on his channel.
Okay, that makes sense. Lucia Ferro says, "Oh my God, I was considering Scully." Oh yeah, double Scully.
Double Scully.
Yeah.
More Scully, more fun.
Make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, you guys, what do you want to cosplay? Think about it while we move on over to geekery. So have we watched, played, or listened to, or read anything interesting during the past summer weeks? This week? Whatever.
If you give me 1 second, I'm gonna go get my book because I don't remember what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, go get your book. I started watching a new series on Netflix today. I think it is by the same people who makes The Simpsons, or at least the drawings looked
Disenchanted
inspired.
Or Disenchantment. Yeah,
Yes.
I saw the preview for that today on Netflix, and I was like, okay, I have to watch this.
Yeah, it was it was funny. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I watched parts of it, and I started on Rick and Morty, and I've also started on rewatching Full Metal Alchemist. I have also watched Beauty and the Beast for the first time, the live-action movie.
Oh yeah, I did that. Oh, I've seen it once before, but I rewatched it like this week too, I think.
Yeah, and I watched Orange is the New Black, the newest season. I watched the whole thing almost as fast as you can watch a series, like, because I had a ear infection and I burst my I don't know the English word for trommehinne, but I burst something in my ear.
Yeah,
your eardrum.
Yeah, which it hurt a lot. So I had a few nights where I didn't really sleep properly, so I sat up the whole night just watching Orange is the New Black, just watched the whole thing. And when I finally went to sleep, I woke up the next day still hurting and watched the rest of it. So yeah, I didn't even wait 24 hours between I finished the series. So
well, that means you really enjoyed it.
I like binging.
Binging is good. Okay, so Rick Makes Stuff says, I've been thinking of putting together a Leon Kennedy cosplay from Resident Evil 2. I just need more reference pics from the remake. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Ooh,
Leon is pretty badass. Sahara Sara says, this is like the perfect con.
Sahara Sara says, can we make Konspirasjonspodden come to Torucon?
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Hell yeah, that would be so amazing.
Yes, they need to do
really
this.
Funny.
They need to do this. Sigrid says, I've been thinking of Scanlan, but it does not really fit with the theme. But that doesn't matter. You don't always have to cosplay theme. We didn't do that this year. Most of us at least didn't do that this year. Tonya was the only one who did sci-fi. No, you did May as well, so...
Yeah.
But I didn't do any sci-fi cosplays because I don't have any.
No.
And I didn't have
but
the
you
time
were planning on bringing AKB though, but you didn't get your costume, so.
Yeah, that would have been spacey, but no, it didn't arrive in time, so sadness.
But we didn't plan. And Tonya was the only one who actually managed to do what we said last year.
Yeah.
When we were talking about what do you want to bring next year, she was like, I want to be a Vulcan space babe, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, AKB and all the other things, but space babe was the only thing that actually happened.
Yeah. But if the costumes had arrived in time, we would have also kept our word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the upside of making your own cosplays, because...
Yeah.
And having an easy cosplay to make, because I made it in one night.
Yeah, you did. Con crunch.
Yes. But yeah, Cece says that Doctor Who season 10 just came out on Netflix.
Tonya.
I has answered.
Yeah, you have.
Cece says, might be cool to do a Shadowhunter cosplay, looking for simpler ones because I may bring a giant cosplay. Oh, cool. Intrigued.
Shadowhunter, you.
Ryurai says, I've been watching Fate Unlimited Blade, works at Netflix. Love that anime. Also recommend 1,000 out of 10. Fateful Fumble.
Thank you.
Thank you. Heights. Korean Heights. Lucia Farah says, I was determined to go as shepherd, and so I did. Yes, you did. You were a very lovely shepherd. Yeah, what have I bought a new book by N.K. Jemisin, and I think it's called The End of the Fifth Age, or The Fifth Age or something. I can't remember. It's in the bedroom, but I haven't started reading it because I remembered I don't have a reading light. So I need to buy a lamp so I can read my book when I go to bed at night, because that's the only time I have time for reading anymore, which is sad.
Well, nighttime is the best reading time.
Yes, it is, because it helps me fall asleep, and it also, is entertaining. I love reading. I wish I had more time for reading. So, but yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about N.K. Jemisin, and apparently she writes a lot of LGBTQ friendly fiction and fantasy. So, I will tell you what I think of the book when I actually finish it, if I actually ever finish it, if I have the time.
Nice. I have also bought myself new books.
Ooh.
These ones. Oh, I have, and they are falling. Yeah, that's 5 new books of the author is Sarah J. Maas. And the first book is Throne of Glass. I've started reading it, gotten to chapter 12, and the thing is that this is kind of slow reading for me, but that's because I blame the fatigue, because I've fallen asleep so fast after reading, so I haven't gotten very far yet. And I bought myself the 4th edition of Rat Queens, because I've read the first 3 ones.
Rat Queens are fun.
Yeah, Rat Queens are fun. And me and my boyfriend is watching the Supernatural season 10 or 11, I think now. Trying to catch up. And I'm slowly trying to catch up with the newest season of Critical Role. it's a slow process because so much else to do.
Yeah, and every episode is like 3 hours, so
yeah, it takes quite a while. And I've started obviously playing the newest patch on World of Warcraft, the Battle for Azeroth, which is fun. And I still recommend the Isle. It's fun too, if you like dinosaurs. I've also, in the summer break, I tried a new game from Steam called Firewatch.
Yeah.
And it's very, very atmospheric.
Well, atmospheric, I guess.
Yeah, and you think something scary is going to happen, like, all the time. Like, now something is going to happen. And it didn't. And now something is going to happen. This is shit scary, but nothing happens. But it's scary. Kinda. It's very...
Cool. Sigrid says that she started rereading Superpowered by Drew Hayes again for the 3rd time this year, so that must be a good book.
Probably.
Did Tonya's audio fall out?
I don't know.
Oh, no, there you are. I thought you, like, lost audio or something. It just started. Lucia Ferrer says, I haven't read that series, only A Court of Thorns and Roses, I think that means. Akatar. A lot of people have been reading that series lately. It feels like. Oh, there's Lutragem. Hi!
Hello.
Hello, sweetie. Cece says the Hollywood show's new parody came out. Y'all should watch it. The quality, especially if you like Supernatural.
Huh. Cool.
So yeah, there lots of good recommendations for you guys to check out.
I have one more thing. I bought a comic book, but basically because I really liked the cover. I bought it from Sue Comics, I think, at Torucon, and it's called Dead of Winter, Good Dog. It's basically a zombie comic book, but the hero is this amazing golden retriever in the red superhero cape. It's
my
look
heart.
at it. It's such a good boy.
Oh
no.
And he saves the humans, and he runs around in his cape, and it's violent with zombies, but
Doggo. I need. I'll borrow that when you're done reading it.
Look at him. It's so cute.
Oh, I need to read that. It's so cute. All right. Yeah. Sunniva. Huh. Cool. Convincing. Lol. Also, #overcast, says Liana. Yes.
Yes. Always.
Lutragem has almost an hour until her gate opens for boarding. Well, too bad you're at the end of the show, but you could always go back to the start and watch it from the beginning if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lots of awesome stuff. Lots of cool things. And Lucia Ferrer says, "Oh my god, I was holding that comic book. I wanted it so bad."
Now you want it even more.
Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna round up this episode by saying thank you guys for watching. It's good to be back from our holiday, and we will
remember to tune in on Monday 9.
Look at my awesome keyboard! I got a new keyboard. It even lights up, up.
Beautiful.
So cool.
That's the most wonderful song I've ever heard in my life.
I just made it up.
Really? Wow. Are you a wizard?
No.
No, seriously. Thank you guys for joining us.
And thank you guys for seeing us at Torucon at the show. It was really, really funny. Even though I had to, take away the chat for a small minute there.
Cinema strict with chat privileges. Right, so just remember, if you liked our show and if you want us to return to Torucon, please let them know that you enjoyed watching us either during the D&D thing or during our CosCast show thing, because it's important. Yeah, yeah, so we'll see you on Sunday. That's in just a little while. And we hope that as many of you as possible come to the House of Cosplay event that starts at 2 o'clock at House of Nerds.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye.
Awesome people, look at my